What's up where you live? What's up in your part of the world? Today I have 3 non-spoiler reviews for you to give on 3 books that you should all be like picking up and reading, like going to Goodreads and liking. Let's get straight into it. The first book I am talking about today is Stone Rider by David Hofmeyr. I'm just gonna call him the Hoff. Thank you so much to Penguin for sending this to me to do as a review copy. It was a very interesting book. Some people, if they have read this, I've seen a couple of reviews on it, have called it a dude book. Purely, I think it's called a dude book because it involves motorbikes. It's literally like a Mad Max style book. I would recommend it more towards maybe teenage boys. However, us girls, if we're badass enough, we can read this book. I reckon this is like a both gender book. It follows Adam. Adam lives in this town of Blackwater, and Blackwater, you could say, like the way I envision it, it was like this deserted town in the middle of nowhere. Things are really run down, and it's a bit like, you know, District 12 in the Hunger Games. People like work really hard to earn a living and everyone's poor. This is where like the futuristic dystopian society kicks in. Every single year they have this race called the Blackwater Trail, and basically if you win this race, you get a chance of a better life. You get the chance to go to this place called Skybase. But this race is like freaking like, people die on this thing. They put through obstacle courses and this and that, all on their motorbikes. So the whole race is like ridden on a motorbike. Adam, who really has no one in his life, he decides to go and do this race. He does this race with this guy called Kane, falls in love with this girl called Sadie, and she's a bit of a badass female character. They're in the Blackwater Trail and they're trying to win, and then of course there's the enemies that try to kill them and blah 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 blah. There's a lot of violence in this book. Like, I wasn't expecting the amount of violence. It's pretty full on. The positives of this book, that's now sitting on top of a lamp, I know.
No, it shouldn't be. The heat's not that hot.
What I really enjoyed was the plot. I have never read anything like this before. It's reminded me, like I said before, so much of Mad Max. Now, I'm not really a big fan of motorbikes, so I leave that to Pascal. I found it so interesting the way the author used them in this book. You know, if you've seen the movie Avatar, how they connect the tail to like animals. Basically, the bikes that all the characters ride in this book are passed down throughout their family. They feel like this connection to their bike, and that's why they love riding their bike. And it was just a really interesting idea. The thing I didn't really like about it was that I found it really hard to connect with these characters. I wasn't really feeling the love. You know, this feeling that you get when you really love characters? Yeah, I wasn't getting that. There was a bit of romance, in a way, like really light romance between Sadie and Adam. I wasn't really getting that. It wasn't really coming up through the way I would have liked, and it happened really suddenly and weird. And also, what is with this Skybase? Like, does it really exist? What's the go there? I really need a sequel. I need to know. I didn't really like how there was different gangs, and the different gangs were trying to kill each other, and they were trying to kill Adam, and they were like chucking rocks at one another instead of bullets. Yeah, it was just really weird how they ganged up on him for like no freaking reason. Like, the fights that broke out in this book were for no freaking reason. But that's dystopian societies. Overall, I rate this book a 4 out of 5. I would still suggest it. If you see this in bookstores, give it a go, and then come back and tell me what were your thoughts on it. I'd love to thank CK Connors for sending me Table 9 and also Adventures in Retail. Look how thin they are. 2 short stories, 30 pages long each. Kay Connors wrote these books, from what I kind of read, introduce you to his writing style. But the first one, Table 9, I thought this was such a cute little read. It tells the story of this guy who every day goes to this diner and he's served by this girl called Jessie, and he kind of falls in love with her. They have this little romance, and the ending is just amazing. There's this big ass twist. I really wanted it to be longer. Like, I was wanting this to be an actual full novel that we really got to know more in depth about these characters and just the way they fell in love, because then I would have been connected to them more. The other short story I got was Adventures in Retail. Now, this was cute. CK Connors worked as a dietary supplement salesman. This book tells his experiences working in retail. Really funny. I was laughing the whole time. I thought it was just the little situations were so true to life. I wanted it to go for so much longer, so I say for the author, make sure that you write more and you write long books, because I love your writing style. It's so simple and easy to read. If you're interested in these 2 books and also any other books that he might have written, can go to his Twitter page. I'll try a link down below, and the website as well. I rate both these books 4 out of 5. To conclude this video, I would also like to do my Readorama wrap-up. From the 28th to the 4th, I was involved in Readorama and I was involved in co-hosting it. Firstly, I'd like to thank Chloe from Brunette Bookfile, Elizabeth from Zizzy Book Babble, and also Katie from Kids Cats Can Read for asking me to help host. I highly appreciate it, and it was just so much fun hosting it with you all. I had a great time. It was a fantastic marathon. I was very busy that week. I had a lot going on with uni and filming my media movie. I did get a chance to kind of read a few things. The first book that I got through was The Young Elites by Marie Lu, and that was a fantastic book. I know now what BookTube's talking about when they say that they really like that book. I also read Game of the Gods by Hofmeyr. That was a great book as well. It was very interesting, very different from other things. I didn't get up to my third read because I didn't have enough time, so I only ended up reading 2 books out of 3 that I set for myself, but that's okay because I'm quite happy about that. So if you participated in Readorama, tell me how you went down below. And also RIBSAT round 6, the announcement for that will be coming in the next month, so be ready for that. I am Miranda. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my non-spoiler reviews on these 3 books. More videos coming soon. See ya.